Hey everybody, it's John Ray with Jade Protocol, Smart Coin, Project X. We've got a lot to cover, so strap in. About 6 hours ago, Jade Protocol posted to Twitter our new website, intro video, and documentation are live at jadeprotocol.io. Cross-chain bridge, Treasury Dashboard, and bonding events will be deployed in the coming days. Check out our latest Medium mega post for all the details and the updates. So let's first take a look at the new look. Jade Protocol website has a little bit of a facelift here. You can scroll down, you can see the new video here. I won't go through it now, but you can watch that new video. Our English gentleman is back, and yeah, the Jade site's looking pretty good. So I think this is a welcomed change. And one thing that I definitely want to draw your attention to is if you click on the More button here and to the docs, the Git book has had a major overhaul, as you can see, giving a really accurate portrayal of where Jade is at and where it's headed. So I encourage you to take some time and just go section through the Git book, because there's a lot of really good information about the current state of Jade Protocol and why we're excited about the future. But without further ado, let's jump into this mega State of the Union Medium article. So it starts off, Jade is evolving into something truly great. We've got all the cycles of Jade here. It says, this is a State of the Union top-down summary overview of Jade's progress over the last 3 months. If you're new to our ecosystem or have stepped back from the day-to-day updates, strap in and get a snack. We've got a lot of ground to cover. So it says, when it rains, it pours. It's always a great feeling when soon TM becomes now TM. To that effect, our updated front end will be deployed today. So that's what we just saw on the new Jade Protocol website. Aside from giving Jade Protocol IO a much needed facelift, our new website will incorporate a cross-chain bridge, John Ray and Crypto Rod's newly developed cost basis tool. So if you haven't seen this tool is dcajade.com. You can pop your wallet in here and figure out your cost basis. So take a look at that as you go through the Medium article. And a brand new Treasury Dashboard. So this Treasury Dashboard will be deployed in the coming days, but it's part of the new UI. These features will be rolling out over the next couple of days, with the bridge to be deployed first. Also, British narrator guy will be making a triumphant return to form. Let's give British guy a little shout out right now.
Welcome to Jade Protocol.
There he is. So there's a whole new video with him narrating. Make sure that you listen through that. The Medium article continues. Concurrently, Mac, Avicenna, I've never said this word out loud. I always call him Avi. This is our head moderator here. John and Hector have given the Gitbook documentation a complete top to bottom overhaul to better reflect the massive evolution Jade Protocol has undergone over the past few months. So that's this here. Look at all these sections describing all the cool things Jade's doing. The Gitbook is a living document. If you see anything that requires an update or adjustment, please reach out to Avi at jadeprotocol.io. So living document means that we're going to be constantly updating this as new things change in the protocol. As stated, the cross-chain bridge and front-end dashboard will be deployed shortly. More info on the developmental processes of the bridge down below. A detailed breakdown of the dashboard features will be outlined in a subsequent post. So more info on the bridge coming in another post, but we will get a little bit more further into this article. It says, before the Avalanche bonding is implemented, we're allocating a window towards a public stress test of our new bridge. Finding and eliminating current vulnerabilities is a top priority. To that effect, we are instating a bug bounty program with up to $50,000 USDT bounty for anyone who identifies an in-scope exploit vector and discloses it in accordance with our terms and conditions. So if you've got you want to put your dev hat on and test out the Jade Protocol bridge, if you find an exploit there, the bug bounty is all about being able to get paid for finding anything that allows us to make the protocol more secure. So the submission form is here in the Medium article, if that's interesting to you. And it says, upon conclusion of the bridge test, so meaning the stress test up here, bonding contracts will be deployed on our preferential bonding event will commence. So we're getting very close to being able to bond into Jade. Then under the core header, it says, first, let's get this out of the way. Einstein is no longer with the team. His innovative communication strategy was crucial for SmartCoin and Jade's initial growth phase. We shared a lot of entertaining moments, to be sure. Behind the scenes, Einstein was a motivator, an educator, and an idea factory. Yet for every eye-catching tweet and marketing hook, there were internal concerns regarding his communication style that even he has acknowledged, as he encouraged us all to put on our, quote, healthy investor community suits moving into this next phase. So remember, in Discord, we kind of shifted into healthy investor suit mode, and that was for us to be able to attract new partners. And that healthy investor community suits was a phrase that Einstein had coined. The article continues, as we aim to grow a stronger community, find deeper levels of transparency, and continue to expand our team of developers and top-tier fund managers, it's a natural time to shift the focus from Einstein's sometimes humorous, sometimes vexing style of gunslinger marketing. Our next phase will enable us to harness our growing momentum as Jade's seed investments, partnerships, and overall track record continues to improve month over month. We aren't getting rid of the edgy hooks and fun concepts that made Jade one of the fastest growing treasuries on the planet. Far from. We've got some new campaigns that'll be going live this week. But as we reach into the closet for those healthy investor suits, we're aware that marketing should be used as a tool to showcase a strong product and team, and it shouldn't become the product itself. Frankly, that's untenable. Einstein was a critical component to Jade's early stages, but ultimately his strengths as a hype man make less sense as we shift into our primary focus, letting our strategic investments and partnerships speak for themselves. The team feels that moving forward, it is imperative that important project decisions be made by a group consensus with the goal of expanding governance outward, not inward. During Einstein's prolonged downtime, yeah, he really did have COVID, we decided that it was crucial for our protocol to pivot away from his particular brand of messaging and communication style and embrace many of the inspired ideas we receive regularly from Jade's current community of investors and future potential partnerships. We appreciate Einstein for getting us initial traction. Without him, we wouldn't have made our initial mark. And that big splash was fun. But now Jade is maturing into something bigger, more transparent, and more soothing on the nervous system. No hard feelings, baby girl. And then we've got the Joker walking away from a hospital here. It says, BRB, going on vacation. Okay, so that's out of the way. The article continues. Now that the lines of communication have opened up, you may have noticed a massive uptick in correspondence from Jade's Brain Trust. So there's an image here of the AMA that we did with Alexander on Discord. It says, on March 13th, we had a fantastic Discord voice chat AMA with our new blockchain developer, Alexander Dvorkovec. I butchered his name, sorry. I'm butchering a lot of names, sorry. Alexander was a part of the Cardano core team for about 3 years and has been involved with several impactful DeFi projects. So you can click through and see his LinkedIn profile here if you want to check out who is leading the Jade dev team now. Alex engaged the community with a deep dive into the development process behind our upcoming multi-chain bridge. For the full rundown, catch the replay here. So you can click through, and you may have already seen this video. This is the recording of that AMA that I did, or that I posted to my YouTube that Avi and Alexander did. The AMA was coordinated by our very own Avi, who was recently tapped for the head moderator role. He will run point on many subsequent community-facing initiatives, relay important announcements to Discord, and continue to evolve and maintain the operating procedures for the moderation staff. And if you haven't noticed, he's doing a great job. Gavin, our fund manager and primary author of Jade's monthly financial report, has been actively engaged with the community via dialogue, technical analysis, and rationale behind Jade's investment positions. He has conducted multiple Discord AMAs and consulted with individual users on a more one-on-one basis via our investors channel, see below. And so remember, there's Discord is token gated now. We'll get into that, but that's where those AMAs and that one-on-one is happening. Hector, our marketing director, has been gearing up the Jade marketing engine in preparation for the Avalanche launch. If you've looked at the investment treasury on 8board, and there's a link to 8board, and this takes a while to load. I won't let it load right now, but it's basically, let's see. It slowly starts to build each network and all of the investments that are in the treasury. You can see it slowly growing. You can click through to that link and see the investment treasury on 8board. You may have noticed Jade's ad with Brave push notifications, 4chan, Dex tools, press releases, and more to follow. So the banner ads for Jade are already starting in preparation for the launch onto Avalanche. Hector's Hut will be a new Hector-led channel on the Jade Discord to discuss all things related to Jade marketing. A bounty of up to $1,000 will be awarded for approved community suggestions that lead to an actionable marketing play for Jade. More details to follow in the Discord. So this is a pretty cool thing where if you want to put your marketing hat on and you've got some cool ideas for how you think you can promote Jade, you can go into Hector's Hut, and if you pitch Hector an idea and he decides to take action on it, you could get $1,000. It says, do you have a marketing proposal for us? Feel free to submit to marketing@jadeprotocol.io. Next header is community operations. We have implemented a token gating system into our Discord server. This framework enables a multi-tiered basket of perks for all Jade investors who stake SJade within the protocol. Benefits include access to our monthly financial reports, NFT whitelist giveaways, and the Citadel, a channel for our most dedicated investors offering direct TA and insight from Gavin. In order to access these resources, be sure to verify your SJade holdings in the Collabland channel within Discord. Parali, our new collaboration coordinator, has hit the ground running with some great whitelist opportunities for our investors. Thus far, we have given away spots for Funky Fungi, Evereye, and Black, with more to come. And so you can click through and see each of those projects here in the Medium article. It says, although giveaways and whitelist events aren't imperative to the protocol's bottom line, we appreciate the way that community-backed initiatives such as this can provide incremental value opportunities to you. And then there's a screenshot of two of the last Jade proposals that were voted on, the 7 Days of Memes initiative and the Twitter communication strategy. The article continues, 2 snapshot proposals went to vote and were ratified this month, with more to come on the horizon. The first prop earmarked a small amount of the Treasury funding for a week-long meme contest in tandem with our upcoming protocol updates. The second addressed our Twitter comms strategy policy in a way to best position us to court new partnerships and investors. Let's be honest, these proposals may seem trivial when compared to some of the initiatives that have been executed unilaterally. This is by design. Our DAO training wheels are being removed bit by bit. The community has become progressively more educated, now has an understanding of the voting workflow, and as our general line of cross-communication continues to open, we plan to expand on this dynamic. As we pursue the organic transition into decentralization, future proposals will be more impactful to the protocol. So just be on the lookout for additional proposals and ways that you can engage and have your voice be heard in the protocol. The article continues, in a previous Medium post, we stated our intention to mobilize our community to find 1000x potential unicorn investments. This unicorn filter initiative functions as a database of user-reached proposals reviewed by Gavin and Paul, our VC director. And so you can click through on that database link and see the unicorn submission form here if you ever have a project that you want the Jade investment team or fund management team to consider. It says the unicorn filter is checked weekly. $25,000 will be awarded to the community members that research and present opportunities to Jade that result in our investment arm opening a position. We would like to clarify here. Initially, Einstein promised $100,000 when posting the Medium article. If you recall, he also quite literally promised to suck everyone's dick. And then there's a mug here with Einstein. It says, "When dick suck." As we focus on leveraging our treasury in a much more responsible way, we decided that a $25,000 unicorn bounty maintains the spirit of a strong, incentivized reward system while enabling us to reinvest the remainder back into the protocol. By the way, if you're wondering what the deal is with that mug above, longtime community member and AV contributor Average Andy launched Fair Merch Foundation. So if you click through to this, you can see that Fair Merch Foundation has merch for several projects, including Jade Protocol. You could come in here and order some merch if you want to. Pretty cool. Fair Merch Foundation is a crypto-oriented merch shop with a transparent and innovative business model that redirects profits directly back into the retrospective protocols it provides goods for. So Average Andy is the guy that puts all of these videos out on podcasts. So if you're listening on Spotify or one of the other podcast networks, Fair Merch Foundation is a way that you can support Andy. We love the idea and fully endorse his initiative. We appreciate how he's found a way to service an unmet need while enabling the core Jade team to remain fully focused on Jade's development. Stay tuned for an upcoming limited release of some new Jade threads. So some cool looking shirts are going to go live in addition to what's already in here. Here's a funny one with my face on it, just seeing that. After listening to community feedback, we have improved our BuyBot floor defense strategy to benefit the ecosystem and mitigate front-running bots and malicious actors. So I know a lot of people have messaged me about that. Let's get into how BuyBot is shifting and improving. It says, over the coming month, BuyBot 1.1 will be utilizing new methods that will be much more capital efficient. It will continue to defend the floor, but with an increased rate of randomization between purchase intervals. We are not planning to share the exact methods so they do not get gamed by bad actors. What's important to know is that the floor price defense is still in effect, but with a higher degree of hysteresis. We got to look that word up. Sorry, this is what I do when the phenomenon in which a physical property lags behind changes in the effect causing it, as for instance, when magnetic induction lags behind the magnetizing force. So basically, what's happening with this word is BuyBot. The price of BuyBot might drop below the floor, but then it's going to kind of get pulled back up by BuyBot. So now we all know what hysteresis means. This creates arbitrage opportunities for any investors who wish to buy below the floor price before BuyBot. So right now the floor price is $20.93. BuyBot might let it fall below that, you know, somewhere in the low 20s. We don't know because it's going to be randomized. But if you're able to purchase Jade below the floor, you can basically be assured that Jade is going to bring it back to the floor at some point, and so that creates this interesting arbitrage opportunity. This initiative enables us to leverage more of our treasury in ways that directly provide value to the project through investment capital, marketing budget, community incentives, etc. Then there's a link to our Discord. And then the Medium article continues. Our Telegram channels will be transitioning to announcements only at the end of this week. After factoring in our growth in community engagement, team AMAs, token-gated investor sections, and just overall superior feature set that Discord has to offer, we decided it was important to consolidate our crosstalk and streamline the way users can stay informed. We will continue to post updates in Telegram on a weekly basis. And then there's some instructions here for how you can join the Jade Discord, follow Jade on Twitter, or follow me on Twitter for Project X and Jade updates. Then the next header is the road ahead. We are no longer an unsustainable APY chasing yield farm. If this is news to you, welcome. I hope your last 3 months have been pleasant. Let's get you caught up. Jade Protocol has evolved into a decentralized venture capital fund, and our core mission is threefold. One, leverage our treasury into equity stake with startup companies that show long-term growth potential. Two, invest our strategic reserve of idle capital into liquid assets that generate APY for the protocol. Three, defend our floor price with our innovative buy-bot system while steadily driving the floor up via investment dividends. To that effect, our VC arm has secured several high-level partnership opportunities with many more to come. The granular breakdown of our positions and investments can be reviewed in our monthly fund report section on Discord. As a very quick rundown, we've closed an investment into Dex Pools, an upcoming over-the-counter P2P trading platform, secured private investment allocation into Nillion, and this was a new announcement in this article, so check out Nillion.com and more details to come on that. But Nillion is a processing layer utilizing novel technology for decentralized secure storage and computation. We'll have a Medium article about that soon. And we've announced a partnership with NFT.com, which will include an investment into their forthcoming Genesis keys. More partnerships will be announced in the weeks ahead. Jade has developed a multi-chain bridge solution for the protocol, which will culminate with our release onto the Avalanche chain. Jade will continue to exist on Binance Smart Chain and AVAX C Chain simultaneously, officially becoming a multi-token protocol, which is pretty cool. And here's a screenshot of the bridge. Multi-chain implementation is not simply a liquidity migration. It serves as a foundation to expand chain support perpetually outward and gives the protocol a potential opportunity to recapture arbitrage activity and fees. In addition, every time you buy and sell a token, example, you Jade on BNB, BNB bridge, AVAX to AVAX, AVAX to Jade, that process of going from BNB to Jade through a traditional bridge, you incur a taxable event. A native Jade bridge directly circumvents this. As Jade continues to grow its backing treasury and raise the floor price, we want to utilize every avenue we can to maximize our investors' potential profit. As many of you are well aware, we pushed back the timeline from our tentative mid-March date in order to battle test the security of our token bridge. There's been a recent spate of bridge exploits within Web3, and we wanted to ensure a safe experience for our users. You can click through on these two links and read about some of the bridge exploits that happened. The article continues, we understand that delayed updates can cause frustration, but Alex and the dev team doubled down on the importance of bridge security. We firmly believe that it is more important for the health of your collective investments that we favor a strong solution as opposed to a quick one. So basically, the delay was just to improve security, make sure that everything was hunky-dory, as they say. It's a technical term. To that effect, both a custom bridge and a modified seller bridge were developed in tandem. The main perks of using our own bridge framework would be a customizable fee structure. Implementing seller's system, however, would give us the benefit of quicker turnaround and a system with a established security track record. Also, the seller team is great to work with and has been very responsive. In order to expedite launch, we have decided to go live with the seller solution, which will be deployed very shortly, and postpone the custom bridge until we stabilize the implementation. Seller is a proven secure option for now, which enables us to move forward with the AVAX migratory bonding event and allows a longer testing window for our custom solution. Still with us? Still in this video with me? If so, awesome. Let's wrap this up with an update on the state of the SmartCoin project, making SmartCoin smart again. So you can see we've got these animated keys that will become the NF keys ultimately. And it says, to recap, there will be 3 upcoming benefits for long-term SmartCoin investors. 1, preferential bonding rates into Jade on Avalanche. 2, NF key issuance. And 3, initial pre-mint allocation in the upcoming Project X sublayer. All JLP, meaning your AVAX Smarter LP, will soon be able to bond directly into Jade on Avalanche, regardless of prior buy-sell activity. So even if you're not a diamond hand, you'll have the opportunity to bond JLP in, and those who are diamond will have their discounted rates. Early users who held their position, minimized sell-off, and maintained a diamond hand's ethos were assigned a wallet reputation tier and rank. You can check your wallet status here, and that takes you to this Smarter Swap XYZ. This reputation rank entitles that wallet to preferential rates during the Avalanche bonding event. Over the last 2 months, we've given ample opportunity for users to request a wallet review, repair, or transfer. As of April 1st, all wallet reputation transfers and manual audit requests are no longer being reviewed. We have now closed the wallet review process in preparation for the actual launch event. In addition, NF keys will be made available to all wallet addresses that have a diamond tier ranking. NF keys are one-to-one token yielding passport NFTs that unlock access to the upcoming Project X sublayer ecosystem and rewards directory. If you've watched some of my Project X sublayer videos, you know what they're talking about. It says Project X sublayer is the working title for the upcoming community-driven project headed by Jade's community liaison and project manager. It's me, John Ray. Why another project? Well, the fundamental purpose behind Project X is to create a new NFT DeFi project concept and native token that is layered on top of the pre-existing Smarter Coin token. The goal is to give Smarter new utility via burn mechanisms, bring long-term value to the Smart Coin Diamond tier community, and execute a vision with the community brain trust at the vanguard. And so here in the Medium article is the system diagram for sublayer. And if you go to smarterdao.xyz, I have a bunch of videos and content around sublayer. So what exactly is Project X? Right now, it's purely a tentative placeholder name for this community-driven initiative, no relation to the Nodes project on Avalanche. So Project X is the placeholder name. The project concept was crowdsourced and refined into 77 community proposals, and an initial Discord vote was conducted to hone in on a winning idea to be further refined upon with a roadmap and in-depth pitch. So we took a bunch of community proposals, 77 to be specific. Those got voted on in Discord. There were several excellent proposals that were brought to the table. My sublayer concept won the popular vote. So there's just a graphic here showcasing the top 3 here by V Forever, Timely, and myself. It says sublayer has subsequently been iterated upon with a full pitch deck, tokenomics model, dev team, and that dev team is independent from the Jade Smartcoin team, and roadmap. The Project X team will be conducting a snapshot vote for all Diamond tier wallets to ratify or veto the sublayer initiative. This vote will go live Thursday, April 8th. So it's Friday now. This is already live through Sunday, April 10th, with a 24-hour warm-up period in effect as of today. Review and vote on the sublayer initiative here. So you can click through. That takes you to the snapshot vote where you can vote on that initiative. If the vote passes, development work will begin immediately. If it fails to pass, a new call for project submissions will be brought forth and a second vote round will be held in Discord, with the winning concept moving to a final on-chain snapchain vote. So basically, sublayer, if you go to smarterdao.xyz, you can read all about the sublayer project, the vote, and what we're building here. And if you agree with this, you can click on this vote here button and it will take you to the link to cast a vote. This vote is for diamond tiers only. So if you're a diamond tier, you can go and decide if you want us to move forward with this. If you don't want us to move forward with this, you can vote no. And basically, if we get a no vote, which it's about 99% yes right now. So it looks like the vote will pass yes. But if we did get a no vote, we would just start the proposal process all over. So for a detailed rundown of the initial project, click on the Git book. That's what I just showed you at smarterdao.xyz. Then it says, in conclusion, let's be honest, the early stages of this project have been an emotional roller coaster. Phases, wallet rep, bombastic messaging, iterations galore. Our goal this quarter has been to spearhead the positive evolution of Jade as a protocol and establish a strong foundation for the long-term success of our community. Over the last few months, we have worked at full steam to close the loop on early phase promises, defend the price floor during a bear market, expand our core team, increase staff community engagement, mature our public-facing voice, and establish Jade Protocol as the vanguard for VC DAOs. And we're just getting started. If you have any questions, reach out to us over on Discord. Keep an eye out for upcoming team AMAs or get in touch with John Ray. That's me. You can click through to my Twitter during his frequent community chats over Twitter Spaces. Many, many more details to come. Stay tuned and stay strong. Signed, Mac and the Jade team. And then there's all the social links here. Anyhow, pretty positive update. I've seen a lot of good positive feedback and comments on this. And I'm really excited about the upcoming future of Jade. And I think it's going to be a really fun month. So let me know what you thought about this Medium article. I'll put the link in the description so you can read through it yourself and get access to all of these links that I opened up. But would love to hear from you. Would love to see you on Twitter. I'm at John Ray, JONRAY. You can follow Jade Protocol, Twitter at Jade Protocol, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.